using the third outside zone as a bit of a bumper to get it back into grip and push the car forward. He does a really good job through this section. So Tommy, bit of that hesitation, as I said, gets back in the throttle here to slingshot out to the second outside zone. Adam on the inside of it as we push out to 3. Adam going wide, uses the wall bump to get back into grip and get the car pushed out to that touch and go, and is able to just hold the door of Tommy Lemaire all the way around our inside clip and across the line. So, whew, that was a party run. That was very like party run is how that felt.
Yeah, you keep saying that, dude. Where's the hats? Where's the the candles? Where's the fireworks?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was good.
Where's the cake?
Where's the cake? Where's the party cake?
Yeah, dude.
Nah, that was good.
Like a fat kid loves cake is the rap quote, right? I like cake. You like cake?
I do like cake.
I know you love cake, but you don't like eating it.
I mean, I like enjoying it. I don't like what it does to my thighs.
Hey, thick thighs save lives. That's what the kids say.
I'm not a kid anymore.
Nah.
All right,
don't grow up. It's a trap.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the side by side. So, looking at the leads to start, I mean, both drivers look really fluid, but it does look like Adam's chase through a lot of this is much closer. Where things shake up a little bit is Adam's touch and go is a little bit more than a touch, more of a slap and go through that section. Does kind of affect his line. Tommy wasn't really in the pocket during that. I don't think it affected him too much, but kudos to both drivers on that because, man, that was sick. That was really cool. When you get, you get the same chassis, you got 2 different power plants there, it always leads to really good driving because the dynamics are the same. The way the car handles is going to be very similar. So it allows for a really good chase pretty much no matter what. So let's see what the judges say as we get them popped up.
Slide him left for Adam LZ, right for TLO, and Adam LZ throws it in there, and you said it looks like he's out of touch. So quoting a famous duo, Daryl Hall and John Oates, you're out of touch, you're out of time. Unfortunately, TLO. Tommy Lemaire is out, but the letters of L and Z, Adam LZ, advances on into the top 16. The stands are filling up, baby. Seeing the fans, Holden fans, this is so meta.
Yeah.
Fans on fans. As it is heating up. The track, this is where it's sweet. This is where it's good. This is the Quan, as I'd say. Right now, the track's got good heat, good grip, no slip. This is where it should be the entirety of the day. If we get a little bit of breeze, you can see the smoke clears out, goes over to the beach. This is welcome back, Daigo Saito, former champ. The Ninja is in the building, running that Sweden Juku Racing bait livery. Looks great, but welcome back, and you are going against second overall. Last year and multiple times, Odi Bakshi. He is focused, he's dialed. Here comes Odi Bakshi, south run, that field suspension, S chassis, and there goes Daigo Saito, straightens up, and Odi Bakshi is completely tired of this. This is unfortunately, Daigo Saito will have to crawl through, and there's Odi. I mean, I saw the bracket last night, and I said, Daigo, welcome back, but good luck, man. I'll tell you, there's so many things in Odi's camp that are saying a lot of eyeballs in him. He's in the camp of Ryan Turk, Matt Field, Odi Bakshi. Those are 3 drivers that I think have the makings and the, on paper, the car, the build. And obviously, I'm not discrediting anybody, but historically, you can tell the future by looking at the past. And Odi is that guy that has been the bridesmaid, never the bride. We said it, we'll say it again. Here watches on his teammate. But Odi, a lot of eyeballs on him. He is not campaigning in a pro spec car. He's not running a car for another person like Simon Olsen last year. This is his year.
Yeah.
This is his year to strike gold. Pressure, diamonds, whatever you want to use. Carbon fiber, the carbon Kevlar weave. He is made for it, man.
Yeah, Odi Bakshi he's a legend in the making. This is a driver, 302 matches in his career in FD with a 68% win rate.
Dude.
That is up there. That is in the upper echelons of all of them. So we are waiting to hear what all is happening coming out of the Jerry Yang camp. And we're not hearing great things, unfortunately. I think you're going to have to wait for the official call to come across. But, yeah, toe is not a good sign. It's not a good sign.
Love the Bathing Ape livery. The Bape livery looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
what's this, Apes Together Strong? That's cool. Jerry Yang and his camp, we know what the Yang camp is capable of. They're very talented. They built some amazing cars. You know, Hiro, Kazuya, he's hung up his hat, you know, driving an FD. Daigo, welcome back, but this is not what you want. You wonder what happened.
And for the new fans out there, if you don't know the legacy that is Daigo Saito, this is somebody who came in 2012, absolutely dominated. You know, he's got 6 wins, 9 podiums in 26 events. Crazy set of stats. He was actually 3rd in Long Beach in his first season in 2012.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he's out.
He's out.
Absolutely out. No competition
no.
timeout for Daigo Saito. Welcome back, but we'll see him in Atlanta as Odi Bakshis will advance on. He makes quick work. Just listen to the symphony of the V8 supercharged. That car, that driver, that recipe is going to be, quote me on this, he's going to be one to watch this season. He's had just these unfortunate events mid-season, late in the season. He's won here before, Odi Bakshis. Can he put it together for a whole entire season? It begins here. I'm telling you, he's, you know, formulaic. He's got, you know, spotter of the year in his corner. His wife Amy, who's very intelligent. She's a scholar. She obviously wants the best for her husband, her family. A lot of eyeballs on Odi Bakshis.
I would argue she wants to win more than he does.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Just full on. Yeah, we're hearing from Daigo's spotter. He's saying the engine just popped.
No.
So. Yeah, unfortunate. So V tells us that it's unfortunate there. So, all right, moving on to our next battle. What do you got?
Jonathan Hurst, Jonathan Castro. I mean, both drivers looking really, really good in practice. Castro debuting a new engine package, new turbo setup, making the most power he's ever made. So he's very, very excited about that. I think that'll mean big things. And Jonathan Hurst actually had dinner with him the other night. He feels like this is the best his program's ever been. He's got a lot of confidence in it.
Well, he's going against Mr. Cool, the pride of Paducah. Mr. Jonathan Hurst, Cash Racing, comes into view. Castro, he's sucked in right there. So Cash comes up a bit short, Hurst. I was going to call him Cash Racing. And look at this, Castro. Good proximity, not mimicking the angle, but look at this, the aggressive nature that Castro has. I talked to him that Type S Nightlights the other night. I said, dude, love the livery.
Yeah.
The black infusion, I think, is something that metaphorically is something he needs. He needs to kind of harness that anger.
Yeah, he does, and we see that in the chase here. Now, Jonathan Hurst getting on the rumble strips, which does mean that he goes a bit shallow through the first outside zone, but does a good job, doesn't panic, and is able to make outside zone 2 and 3 look good. But look at Castro with a great proximity. Oh, an amazing dive for that touch and go. Oh, so well timed from Castro. It's been a little bit, but I need to remind you that he has had some of the most insane chase runs we've seen in FD history in Jonathan Castro. Hurst does not panic when he makes that mistake, able to get through the rest of the run, makes the correction without making it obvious. You know, you might even forget that he missed that part of the zone because of how good the rest of the run looks. Castro, though, right there the whole time. I would like to see him mirror a little bit more than the proximity that we're seeing, but it's there. He's got the ability, he's got the timing. Now, once they swap it around, can Hurst keep up with the new speed that we're seeing out of Jonathan Castro? Yeah,
the refinement there is really what's going to just have that X factor. Also, for those in the building, if you have an umbrella, please be respectful of your fellow Formula Drift fans to not impede on their view. So again, if you have an umbrella, be respectful, ask, apologize, ask for graciousness, please. Do not impede on the view of your fellow Formula Drift fans. Thank you. Here we go, Jonathan Castro out front. The Metal Dom Toyota GR86 comes into view. Boom, he works it all the way out there. Jonathan Hurst had to back off a little bit in that Cadillac. Hurst comes up now, Castro comes up short. And Hurst, that allows him to get right there. The Mr. Cool Cadillac, love the car, love his personality. The pride of Paducah took one of the hardest hits here in Long Beach he broke a foot,
Yeah.
broke his, and then just got right back out there. And he's great, man. Just great energy from him, both the drivers. But you can see, look at that, taking home the clipping point as a souvenir.
So let's see our initiation there from Castro. Long brake pull, but is able to get into the first outside zone. You can see just how aggressive Hurst is. And from our other view, you could see that Castro wasn't super deep through the second or third outside zone. And Cash does a good job of making those corrections, although the inside clip was, definitely he ran a real inside line of that, and that's why we see it as our drone pilot getting real risky with some of these dives now. As we see through this transition, Hurst does a really good job of getting the pocket, bathing in the smoke, but Castro not able to get out. I do like that Jonathan was able to adapt, able to keep that line, has to check up pretty hard through that section, but does keep the car in drift. So to me, I do think that Hurst had a better lead run, but Castro did have an amazing chase in that. And then Castro, his lead run was lacking just a little bit, but Hurst, wasn't perfect through it either. So it's going to be a tough call.
Slide him left for and there it is, left for Hurst, and right unanimously for Dominican's finest, Jonathan Castro. And the Metro Dom Kenda Tires Toyota GR86. All right, Lorette, what happened at Daigo's Motor? I know you're with Jerry Yang.
Exactly, Jared. And Jerry, I just wanted to get a word. What happened to Daigo's car?
So we was down one cylinder, cylinder 2. We had head gasket issues. So.
Well, unfortunately, for Long Beach, we won't see him drive, but he has a full contract, so we will see him in Atlanta. Thank you so very much. And I'm going to move to your young driver here, Hero, who we're going to see in top 16 go against Chris Forsberg. And coming into the season, you've made some changes to your driving. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we changed a little bit driving style for this year, actually, because last year I was too much focusing to the lead run, then the chase run it's not so good. Then this year I was practicing a lot for this season, so this season will be so good.
And guys, for context, this 15-year-old just graduated middle school and will be making his way towards high school. We're going to see you in the top 16. Thank you, Hero.
All right, Hero Manoa. Hey, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Round 1 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. When we come back, the party continues. Round 1, and it all begins here in Long Beach. Strong Beach down to get the friction on.
Visit your local discount tire and service centers for all your automotive needs. We're family owned, serving as your one-stop shop to have your vehicle running smoothly. We offer 5-star services and a price match guarantee. Plus, get 2 tires free when you purchase 2 select tires. What are you waiting for? Go online and schedule your appointment today.
Are you ready to rev up your career? At the University of Northwestern Ohio, our high-performance motorsports program puts you in the fast lane with a 70% hands-on education. Learning from the best in the business, you'll master the skills needed to excel in the world of motorsports. From the pits to the paddocks, UNOH students and graduates dominate in all facets of racing. Turn your passion into a career at UNOH. Apply today at unoh.edu.
Is this it?
This is
Formula Drift is brought to you by Toyota, let's go places. GT Radial, experience the performance. Rockstar Energy, the official energy drink of Formula Drift. Kumho Tire.
Nope, I'm not. And we are on. We are back. We are more than halfway through our 32. We have just a few more battles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12. The streets of Long Beach. Playing hosts Jared Deanna, Jacob Gens, the Red Nickel, your tour guides. You know, actions speak louder than words. We put an exclamation point on it. Getting the heat on the streets is the Red Nickel, Jacob Gettens, and Osaka Daggers. Look at that shirt. Oh, I would not.
Dang.
If I ran into that guy here on the streets of Long Beach, I'd go the other way. But look at oh, we got the Matt fan club out in left field. They're cheering him on.
Someone took their school field trip to FD.
I know, I love it. Hopped up on cotton candy, and there they are. They're cheering for Matt Field. He's got the sick heat waves on. Dude, the new metal aviator frames looking fire.
They do look
Borla
good.
exhaust. Borla's on the RTR. Yeah. They got Corvettes. They got Mustangs. Borla's got it all. And there it is. He's running Liqui Moly. Lane Customs. He's going against Rudy Hansen. Look like he rode the jet ski like right up to his S chassis. Love the high vis. Looking good. Rudy Hansen. And these guys have not seen battle before. That's kind of crazy. I've never, I wouldn't have anticipated that. Yeah. Also, check out the Lean Customs pins. They just dropped the KB43 for KB Forever. 4-3 day was the other day, and we're celebrating the entire
that ain't shit for them.
Matt, the beast of the Bayfield. He initiates in that first outside zone.
What? Oh, because it's a because it's a big thing.
Doesn't get to that first outside zone.
That's right.
Doesn't get all the way to outside.
I forgot
zone.
that they do that because
Rudy Hansen chops it up.
if it's a
takes
big
out
like
that
fix,
inside
they
clip.
just say you don't.
So, again, a little bit of an arm
forgot.
wrestling match here. Unfortunately, Rudy Hansen just outpowered by the Corvette. This is, like I said, we just saw Odie run. Odie, Matt, Turk, a lot of eyeballs on them.
Yeah, there is a lot of speed coming out of that Corvette right now, and you can see that Matt having to make some corrections actually to work.
What is that, like a bot?
And even into outside
Hey,
zone, you
dude.
can see he's got a left foot brake. He
Like,
grabs the
dude,
knee brake
fantastic
through,
stream,
the
man.
second outside zone, and Rudy just doing what he can to
But
keep
yeah,
up.
nope,
Now,
it's still doing
listen,
that fucking.
Getting across the finish line first is not the name of the game when
Yep.
it comes to drifting, but there is something to be said about having the speed. You don't want to